lanes early on. But John, this is Arbit we're talking about, so you know it's not an easy matchup in that sense for Gunnar.
Yeah, but this is also Gunnar we're talking about. He loves these kinds of more niche mid pickups. I think the lane matchup for the Tim just feels better. Even your right-click harass onto Arbit feels a little bit better. Although first blood to start off with.
Oh, might be a double here. John Arteezy's moving in. Lelis, one more hit Arteezy. He just has to kite the Timber around. But Gunnar, he's not even focusing on CS now. He just says, screw that. I'm going after this hero.
Yeah, just zone out. Just get as much as you can from this lane. Make it as hellish as possible for Arbit. He's not going to get a bottle refill from any TP at all.
Another kill, Husky. And Yamson doing such a great job down in this bot lane as Crit very fire up, trying to run. It is not going to be enough, Yamson. Able to secure the kill. I've got to give props to Husky, John. This man, he's always in the right position down at this bot lane to set up a kill for his teammate. As Gunnar, he's going to force out Arbit mid lane. Arbit forced TP back towards the fountain.
And your side lanes aren't really working out in your favor right now for Shopify Rebellion. So Gunnar just keeps getting to run away on mid. This is worrying. Arbit just doesn't have much to play with right now.
Rupture, Gunnar immediately TPing out, and there's a gaze available. Fly's got him. Gunnar. Actually, hold on a minute, Arbit. He does die first. So not the worst case scenario for Nouns. At least handing over the bonus XP to the Timber.
This is the point where managing the Dusa does simplify itself. Speaking of, you know, in a way as well, the Lich with the Sinister Gaze, if you don't need it to cancel any channels.
Bad timing, Arbit. He's caught. Fly, gonna go for the Sinister Gaze. Frostbitten is there for Arbit. Fly, trying to run. No way out here as the Lich, but Sablelight's going to show up now, trying to maybe find a bit of a trade. And they will take him. Crit with the Bloodright. Excuse me, the whirling death damage is what did it. And, well, that's one way to deal with the Timber. Shopify, they're going to find Yamson. This is the big one. Yamson hanging around in the triangle, already losing most of his mana, though he does pop the Stone Gaze and tries to walk away, but the Rupture is still going. Yamson, he'll try to just tank through this. Onto the high ground he goes. Arteezy, he'll bring him right back down, but he's in trouble now. Arteezy getting pulverized, but he does kill off Yamson. Saberlight the one to take the kill, and now he can back his way out successfully as Saberlight will just keep going. A secondary kill here for the Darkseer. Moo able to walk out of there. Gunnar is still trying to fight, but he's out of mana, and Crit's got the Chakram. So Crit will deal with the Timbersaw. 3 down for Nouns. As Shopify, they want more. They found Moo, Arteezy and Crit. The dynamic duo take care of it. The mid tier 1 is now officially gone.
Output, look for that burst in these fights, and none of your heroes on Nouns outside of perhaps the Timbersaw are really all too bursty here.
No. Husky getting caught here by Crit, the Chakram. Being very annoying. Crit, though, not going to die for the... Oh, no, he will. Never mind what I said. Easiest kill. Meanwhile, smoke across the map here from Shopify Rebellion. So they may find Lelis. Oh, Yamson's so close by as well, but smoke is broken. Lelis, he'll be the one to tank the gank here for the team. That'll allow Yamson to get out. Apparently, Arbit just farms the Aghanim Scepter in the meantime on the Pango. Head down, they see the Bloodseeker. There's no Aegis available. It just expired to Arteezy. He's in a bit of a danger zone here. He's going to go for a bit of a run. Gunnar keeping up. They don't seem to have detection, so Arteezy got away with the Glimmer Cape Invis, and now the turnaround is out onto Moo. Pulverize is out onto the Bloodseeker. Chainfrost being committed as well. Arteezy, though, he is literally just healing through it. Can he keep going? It doesn't seem like it. He is down. Moo actually walking out for now, but the chase is still on from Arbit, who does take him out. Yamson, in the meantime, dropping very low in mana, but is going to be fine to survive through it. 2 down for Shopify Rebellion. Nullifier now up on Arteezy, so pretty big spike here for the Bloodseeker. We'll leave the Orb of Corrosion in the jungle somewhere as Nouns. Rupture is out. They caught Gunnar this time. With the Nullifier, they should have a much easier time trying to deal with this man as he tries to chain away but cannot do so. He just has to stand his ground, and Gunnar is melting to Arteezy's damage. He will go down, but the immediate buyback is there. He'll try to make his way back into the team fight as Arbit is going to go down, but he has no buyback. No Pango left for the fight. So now Shopify looking to try and retreat. Saberlight trying to run. Meanwhile, Pulverize out onto Gunner as crit. He had held on to it. A very quick reaction as well as Saberlight finally goes down on the Darkseer. Crit will be able to get away. But considering it only cost them one...
Here, along with the Chain Frost. And the Roche Pit is a very tight area they could maximize these spells in.
Yeah, the vac wall's going to be very effective, though. Husky is in position to break the smoke and will jump in. After seeing the CM, he wants at least one support gone. And Husky, well, he's tanking through it with the Glimmer Cape. He's actually buying a little bit too much time, I think, but he is dead. Still nouns. Now do Rupture Up Moos. Or rather Moo on the Primal Beasts. He will turn around for a Pulverize back in onto Saberlight. The Darkseer will be able to get force-staffed away, so he's just fine as Moo does drop in nouns. It seems like they can't take the team fight. They need to back out of here, but they're still going to try. Gunner moving in onto the Rubik. Does at least find one. Meanwhile, Yamsun still pretty healthy. He'll turn around now. Shopify, have they gone too far? I think they may have. They'll lose the Lich as well. Fly is down. Still Saberlight jumping back in onto Yamsun. Finding more illusions, but they're still proving not to be enough. Yamsun. Because you do
the
reflect
magic res, I think, more than anything. Like,
yeah, but
he's
as well as
hurting
that,
way too much.
Because he has the shield, right? Like from the Blood Mist. So he's taking quite a bit of damage out of that. Is Yamsun gonna get jumped? Wall is dropped. A lot of damage already being dealt to Yamsun, but he will kind of get the mana back with the Mystic Snake, and he'll be just fine as Husky. The only one to drop so far, Abed. He's pretty damn deep. So he does get petrified by the Stone Gaze. He is gone. Abed is down. The Saberlight gonna jump in again. Still trying to drain the mana of Yamsun, but he's still fine with the Mystic Snake. Still standing his ground. Meanwhile, Crit, he got the Stone Gaze off back and onto the Medusa. Yamsun still somehow surviving, but should go down. He has no mana to speak of. It does come in now. He'll go for the Manta, but eventually he will drop. Crit with the Stone Gaze. Getting through the mana pool of Yamsun. That's one way to do it. That could make life a little bit challenging for Shopify to try and take a successful team fight. They do at least get one D ward here in the top lane. Gunner gonna reveal himself. Saberlight, he's jumped in. He'll go right onto Moo. Moo's still gonna be fine, though the wall was dropped here by Saberlight, as now he'll turn his attention onto Husky, and so instead they've got the CM down. Meanwhile, Fly, though, by the Twin Gates, should also drop, so it'll be a pos 5 for a pos 5 trade. Though Fly does have buyback, and Husky does not. 1 minute left for... Rolling Thunder was committed. Fly did buy back into this fight. Saberlight, they're going to find the Timber Saw, but Yamsun pops the Stone Gaze a little bit preemptively. Stone Gaze is now down. Wall will be dropped. Saberlight trying to move in with a big vacuum. He's found 3 targets and crit. He's got the freezing field. Yamsun's out of mana again. Yamsun is gone. Saberlight with a triple kill. He's gonna force the BKB TP away. Oh, and now they don't really...
Pretty much just go high ground with a refresh shard on hand as well for Abed. So everything you could ask for is now lining up here. So just get started.
He's going to be okay. Husky, the one in danger, does pop his own freezing field to try and walk away from this, but it is going to be stolen, it looks like, by Crit. In fact, no, it's the Frostbite that does get taken. Still, Husky is down. Again, remembering there is no buyback available on him or Yamsun. Shopify Rebellion look to take a lot off this high ground. So Abed does hold them back. Saberlight going to move back in now. Onto the Keeper of the Light. Does drag him back with the vacuum. So Arteezy can get the job done and Crit will take the kill. Meanwhile, Abed is still messing around here with the Timber of Gunner. Abed will back. Mid-racks though. That cannot TP away. No. It looks like Shopify might have enough time to get the Megas up. Yamsun still 10 seconds away. Should maybe make it in time to try and force a fight, but they're going to go now. Nouns, he'll make the jump in. They're on Saberlight. The Darkseer is gone. Moo, that's a big onslaught. He landed on 4 heroes, but he's in such big trouble. Moo is down, but here comes Yamsun. He'll try to fight with Gunner. They've got Crit down. Fly's in danger as well, barely walking away with the Glimmer Cape. Meanwhile, Arteezy being slowed up, but in comes Saberlight, trying to save his teammate, but Arteezy's gone. Arteezy is down. He has buyback available, but he can't get there in time. So Abed gonna jump in. Look at the damage output. Abed, he does it himself. Yamsun and Moo both dropping to the Pango. As Gunner trying to escape. He's so low on mana. He's just being harassed down by the illusions. of the Dark Series. Gunnar surely has no way out. Still trying to tank through it. Will chain away. Still healing up a little bit, but it's not enough. He can buy back into this fight. But it'll be a 2v4 scenario as Arteezy has brought back. Abed, looking to be the target. Will just pounce away with the shield crash. Gunnar maxing out the Dagon to level 5 now, as this is practically the last chance they have to defend tier 4s without Yamsun. Naturally, we are 60 minutes into the game and we are not going to see tier 5 items as is tradition. Sablight's going to jump in. Husky's going to be the target. Meanwhile, Gunnar gets hexed up by Fly, who has the sight device up. Gunnar trying to chain back to the fountain is not going to be able to make it. That has to be it. Shopify just focusing on the tier 4 towers. Nouns maybe having a bit of a conversation as to what went wrong in this game 1. Still trying to defend with Husky. Might find Abed's Aegis, but that's only the Aegis as Husky is gone. GG is called. Yamsun's seen enough. And Nouns, I'll tell you what, John, they were looking good around that 30-40 minute mark here in this game 1, but Shopify Rebellion
pretty damn big. And that's also going to reflect in the lanes, of course. Like, all their lanes feel pretty damn aggressive. They managed to land their spells. It's quite easy for them to run down.
Oh, Lelis. Lelis got shackled by Arteezy, and he is still alive, but... Oh, Crit takes the kill. Crit. Ahmed gives the tip immediately. And I know for Arteezy... Oh, but they want to secure the 7-minute wisdom room. That's what they really want. Crit's already there hanging around. Gunnar's courier goes down to Abed. Charges out onto Abed. We'll see if he can survive this one. As the charge does not land, the nice zip away. Meanwhile, Crit does outclick Gunnar for the wisdom rune. So they do get away with it as Abed going to try and TP out and is going to be fine. Crit, on the other hand, will not be so fine, though he is trying for Husky's life. He will not be able to get it. But they do secure both wisdom runes.
Yeah, they're going to be able to feel... They do get punished. Still,
let's not get the power rune he wanted. Pounces out from Yamsun, but Abed still healthy enough. But Gunnar's coming in now. They've got a charge for the vision. Abed, he's now out of mana, but Crit is going to come in and help him out a little bit as Abed. No, he's fine. Surely they can't get him. They'll get Fly instead. Abed now turning back around. Moo, he dived a little bit too far in. The whole side of Shopify rotate. They do find Moo on the Spirit Breaker. And now they've got Lelis on the Clinks. Very deep charge from Moo. Not working out in his favor as Abed just outplays him. And with Crit on the IO, like, you've got to be very wary of it.
It's a bit rough going. I mean, they've got this Solar Crest timing up and running on Lelis, so they could try to make plays, but the side of Shopify Rebellion is a little bit too close together to find these support kills. Maybe Fly?
Maybe. Well, it's not dealing that much damage at the moment as the Clinks. The Gunnar will definitely help out, but now a nice shackles from Arteezy. Hold him down, still they'll turn back around onto the Wind Ranger, locking him down with a Hex out. He is just dead. In fact, that was a pig out from Arteezy himself. Never mind the Hex, his Crit. Also dropping, Abed trying to find his way out, will be able to do so. Went for the Ranger as well as the Dispel. So, smoke up here from Shopify as for with the Dire Jungle, they run right into Nouns. No vision around the area. Smoke broken immediately. Nouns, they were trying to go for a smoke of their own, but they have at least found Crit to start. Doom was committed on Gunnar though, so Gunnar cannot help in this team fight as Crit is still alive, but he finally goes down. Problem is Gunnar's being focused by Arteezy. Abed's found Yamsun. Yamsun is down to boot. This is not the team fight Nouns wanted, because now they need to really get out of this. Arteezy, it's a solid yes. If they can maybe find a pickoff or two before the Roshan really gets started, it could be very, very different. So there's going to be a 4-man smoke behind Moo. They are wrapping through the Dire Jungle, but Abed's already made the jump in on the Spirit Breaker, and he never got bulldozed off, so the Hex is long enough to make the kill work. Oh, Yamsun! He popped the Shadow Dance very early on, maybe trying to juke out the Doom. They end up dooming Husky instead, and with the Shadow Dance gone, like, it just doesn't feel like you can really keep the fight. Nouns just have to get out of there. Gonna stun him up. Abed wasn't expecting it, but it won't matter. He's still too tanky. Oh, so close. Arteezy in the meantime just casually taking top racks as they are still trying to force the fight while the Wind Ranger is not around. But I don't know if they actually need Arteezy. Crit does go down. That's a good start. Lelis will drop as well, but a nice shackles. Arteezy locking down too. Yamsun is down. Gunner being chased as well on the timber. Tries for the Glimmer Cape TP away, and he's gonna make it. But without a buyback on your Slark. And look at Arteezy. He's just diving right past the tier 4 towers. That's a Spirit Breaker just getting deleted as Arteezy finds a double kill on the Wind Ranger. Boy, oh boy, I mean, what do you do against this, John? It's too much. Like the Vice. And now it's really cannot afford to lose this lane of barracks here. Jump in again from Gunner. Charge is out from Moot, trying to find the IO, but Saberlight with the Ag's Doom is in onto Gunner. The Timbersaw, he is just dead. He will buy back immediately. Back into the team fight he comes. Lelis also getting caught out, has no buyback available. He's gone, and Moot will also go down with that buyback. It's 3 versus 5. It is not looking great, as Husky also committing his own buyback now. But Shopify Rebellion look like they're set to take this series. Nouns are still trying to fight back, but the Ancient is halfway down. The creeps are incoming. Shopify are literally just playing with their food now. In goes Saberlight. Lelis is gone another time. Saberlight dies. They'll let the creep army do the job. The Ancient's gone. Shopify Rebellion, once again, the best team in North America. And I'll tell you, I feel kind of bad.